if a charge q is moving in a circle, that is, this is charge is moving in a circle, charge q is moving in a circle of radius r. The radius of the circle is r. Radius of the circle is r with uniform speed v. It means with a uniform speed v, linear speed v. We find the current produced by this charge. See, once a current is flowing in a circular fashion, it will have linear velocity along the direction of motion in the tangential direction. And T, what is it? See, we know I, current is equal to charge divided by time. So here T, what is T? T is equal to time period of one revolution, because it is moving in a circular fashion. So time taken to complete one revolution is called time period. So charge, we can write current is equal to charge. What is Q? Q is already given, charge is Q. Q divided by T, time taken to complete one revolution. In place of T, we will be using capital T. And we know angular velocity is equal to angular time, how much angular displacement it does. Angular displacement by time, or omega, is equal to, for one revolution, angular displacement is equal to 2 pi and the time taken is equal to t. Or we can write t is equal to 2 pi by omega. T is equal to 2 pi by omega. So we have found out t. So as it is, we know the relation between linear velocity and the angular velocity is equal to r. So this is linear velocity, this is angular velocity, v is equal to r into omega. So I is equal to q divided by t is equal to 2 pi by omega. 2 pi by omega, that is equal to q into omega divided by 2 pi, where q is equal to charge, omega is equal to angular velocity, and v is equal to linear velocity. This already we have studied in +1. What is the relation in systems of particle? What is the relation between rotational motion and translation motion, that is linear motion. So now we can see, so current is equal to q into w. What is w? W, here w is equal to v by r is equal to w. Omega is equal to w is equal to angular velocity, q into w. W is equal to v by r divided by 2 pi. Therefore, current produced when a charge moving in circle of radius r with uniform speed v, the current is equal to qv by 2 pi into r. This is the expression. A non-conducting ring of radius r carries a linear charge density lambda. The ring rotates with a constant angular velocity about its central axis. What will be the equivalent current? See, this is the ring. The ring about the axis, the ring rotates. It means it makes 1 revolution, 2 revolution, 3 revolution. It means t is equal to time period for one revolution. Time period for one revolution. It means, so for one revolution, how much charge will be passing through the point A? Since it is given linear charge density is equal to lambda that is linear charge density is equal to charge by length. This already we have seen it in electrostatics. See, suppose if this is a ring, its circumference is equal to 2 pi into its radius. Radius, if it is cut and made it into a single wire, its length is equal to 2 pi into r. When it is cut in one portion and extend it, its length is equal to 2 pi r. So charge is equal to q divided by length, that is 2 pi r, that is lambda r. It means charge is equal to lambda into 2 pi r. It means that for one revolution, the charge passing through point A is equal to lambda into 2 pi r. As it is, we know current is equal to charge divided by time. Here charge is equal to q, time is equal to time period, one revolution. Because how much charge is passing through this area after one revolution, that is counted. So for one revolution, time will be time period, charge is equal to q, or I is equal to q, where q is equal to lambda into 2 pi r. This much of charge is flowing through this area, this point A after one revolution, divided by time period. Time period, how we can see? See, angular frequency is equal to angular displacement by time. Or here for one revolution, angular displacement is equal to 2 pi, t is equal to time period, or t is equal to 2 pi by omega. This we have seen it in rotational dynamics. So q by, so we replacing in place of t by 2 pi divided by omega, this 2 pi and this 2 pi get cancelled. So this is equal to, the current is equal to lambda r into omega. Omega will go up. So current passing, what is asking? Velocity, what will be the equivalent current? The equivalent current, I equivalent, is equal to lambda r by omega. As we know, linear velocity is equal to the radius into omega. Since the radius, linear velocity will be in this direction. This is the angular velocity about its point of, this is the axis of rotation. The ring will be rotating like this for one revolution of the ring from point A to A. That how much time takes, that is equal to the time period, and how much charge passing per revolution. Charge passing through per revolution is equal to lambda by 2 pi r, and current is equal to charge. Using this relation, we will get V, where V is equal to r omega. We can replace r omega is equal to V by the radius of this one, or I equivalent we can write this way also, lambda into r omega is equal to lambda into r into omega is equal to V by r, or we can write lambda into V, where V is equal to a linear velocity. We can write this way also, this is the answer. And we can further extend up to this one, V is equal to, that is I is equal to, I equivalent is equal to lambda into V.